May need to go to the hospital.
Okay. You feel like it's that bad that you need to, that this stuff, whatever they're doing, is not working?
Correct.
The only thing that I will say is I think we will probably have to check you out.
Don't, no. I don't want to go to the hospital.
Oh, you're gonna need this. Thank you, sir.
I was in great pain, and it is a helpless feeling.
You're kind of panicky, a little scared.
Well, see, the thing is, that's a natural emotion. Our basic emotions of fear, anger, sadness, surprise, and happiness all play a vital role. And for the first time in my life, death was on my mind. But my attitude is tough it out.
Dinner. I will, yes. They're not gonna be back till Monday, though. You still been getting the prune juice? I'll check, see if there's any upstairs. Okay? All right.
He doesn't look good. He can't stand upright, can't talk very well. Like, in a condition that just seeing him was not comfortable saying with anything other than, you need to go to the hospital.
A normal inmate, we would address the issue, call our medical staff in, and they would make the determination on whether they went to the hospital or not. Now, in Robert's case, we don't have that right. Robert is here willingly to participate, so when he tells me he needs to go to the hospital, he's going to the hospital.
Well, if he goes to the hospital, he's done. It's too risky to try to get him to the hospital and bring him back. There's too many obstacles to overcome to be able to get him back inside the facility. So basically, we need to take him to the hospital, but then he's done with our program.
Oh, jeez. Finishing is so important.
I know it is, but your health is very important to us. That's what I think we need to be focused on right now.
This is the single most disappointing day of my entire life. I want to do this so bad.
Under this program, the participants that are here are checked into the facility with a fake last name. So it's not an option for us to take one of our participants to the hospital because we can't risk giving fake names to medical staff and things like that.
How far away is the hospital? Just another block or two.
It's a little suspicious that Robert got so sick right before he's supposed to go back to general population. Honestly, I don't know if Robert's faking his symptoms or not. But regardless, we have to get him medical attention.
Hey, could you grab me a book? I may be here for a while.
Every time we lose someone in this program, we lose a chance to get valuable information about what's going on in this jail. This is very disappointing.
Got back at the hotel about 1 or 2 in the morning, and the first thing I had to do was shave. In jail, you only have these mirrors that are about as clear as a reflection in a pond. But this mirror was real clear, and I looked at myself, and I looked like an inmate. I just got back from the hospital, and they took many tests, like a CT and blood draws, etc., and they didn't find anything wrong with me. That is such a relief. Let me get my shoes on. Now that I'm out of jail, my mind is the exact same, but my body feels much better. It's nice knowing there's nothing serious wrong with myself. Now that I have a relief in my mind, I'm feeling just fine.
What would you say to the person who says they think you were exaggerating your symptoms because you didn't want to go back to Gen Pop?
Well, it's obviously false. I wasn't having problems with guys.
Just trying to get a rise out of this.
Just gotta show them who's boss.
Do you think it's possible that the pain is psychosomatic?
Absolutely not. There's zero chance of that happening. I would never walk away from an opportunity like this. Zero chance of it being psychosomatic.
I thought Robert's behavior when he was in jail was unusual, and the timing of his exit was suspicious. I definitely have some questions for him.
So this is the letter that Robert wrote me. Captain Maples, I'm requesting to stay in H7 isolation until I get sent back to. All of that is underlined, like it's important. If you must move me back to general population after 30 days, I understand, as I don't have a choice. I just prefer to maintain a low profile and be a model inmate. I received the letter in between the time that I told Robert he needed to go to back to general population and he claimed he was having some medical problems. The timing of Robert's letter and his illness definitely raises a red flag for us. I think Robert was scared. He's completely scared to go back upstairs. He's just masking it with a medical condition.
I had a lot of concerns about Robert's behavior in the jail, but I'm hoping he can still tell me something. Robert, how are you?
I'm not 235276 anymore.
No.
Robert, it's good seeing you.
This program needs all the participants' feedback to be valuable. I'm glad you're feeling better today.
It just goes to show you, drugs do work short term.
When Robert walked in the room, it actually kind of surprised me a little bit because he was talking to everybody and joking around. It didn't remind me of somebody who just spent the night in the hospital.
So what was your thoughts when you first walked through the doors? Was it what you thought it was going to be initially?
They said it's going to be easy. It was easier than I thought. I didn't think it was so bad.
So it was never a deterrent to you that, hey, if I did something wrong, I'd get put in jail and this is what it'd be like?
Well, that was a cotton candy cream puff situation.
So what you're telling me is it was no big deal.
Oh, absolutely, it's no big deal. I thought it was a reward. It was a sheer treat.
Robert has a skewed perspective of what really happened. I've been in law enforcement a long time. I know how to read people, and he's lying. Tell us more about the facility. You know, that's the whole point of putting you in here.
Right. The way the facilities run, I don't have any complaints. Once again,
Name me one thing that you think was a deterrent to make you not want to get ever arrested again to go back to jail.
I mean, I actually enjoyed my time in there. It was easy. It was legitimately easy.
I don't think anybody's gonna watch the show and think jail was easy for you. Maybe somebody looks at it as like, no, they told him all the rules. He broke them on purpose to get in segregation, and he wants to tell us how great segregation is. Jail's easy, and our jail's easy, and he has it all figured out. I immediately took offense to it. I think the sheriff did too, because our jail isn't easy. He was scared. He's scared to go back up there. Of course, he wouldn't tell me he was scared.
Other than this undiagnosed illness, what difficulties?
Well, he never made it back to population.
Once again, health issue.
So what was wrong with it?
It's undiagnosed.
How do we go from rolling around on the ground in a cell last night to this, Robert?
You know what? The power of pain meds.
So they give you pain meds for constipation?
No, it's not constipation. It's undiagnosed.
What pain medications are you on?
No comment, but it's not crystal meth.
Were you afraid to go back upstairs in general population?
I wasn't. I wanted to come back. I wanted to. There's not a morsel of information that said that I did not want to go back to Pod 3D.
Captain Maples, I'm requesting to stay in H7 isolation until I get sent back to.
He has some reason he created in his head that I'm scared. Some of these guys could be very dangerous individuals. And I felt threatened. I could get beat up. He's just so wrong.
I wish you'd drop your guard. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, hey, I'm afraid or I was scared. You're not helping me anything that I can improve the facility other than you thought it was too big of a cakewalk. You know what I think happened? I think you got in over your head up there in the section. And that's why downstairs was a retreat, because you felt safe down there.
No,
And that's why you didn't want to go back upstairs.
You're 100% wrong on that.
But the only time you started feeling bad when it was time for you to go back upstairs.
You're 100% wrong.
I don't need you to defend yourself or anything like that. I'm just telling you exactly how it works. Those inmates tested you. That's how jail life is. They do it to everybody. It wasn't just you. We warned you about it. But I don't need you to defend yourself and not prove it.
You're so wrong. You're so.
I don't need to hear it. I'm done with it. I don't even know how we can continue the conversation, because like you're way up here, I'm way down here, and reality is nowhere near what jail's like for you.
Do you have like a history of mental illness, or anybody in your family
No, we're
have
all
mental illness?
just fine. Everyone's fine.
Because I mean, it glows to me some of the things that you're saying.
I'm comfortable with being me.
This meeting makes me question Robert's motivation for participating in this program.
There are two reasons why I'm doing this program. I'm a school teacher, so this is going to be a great learning experience, so I could tell them the perspective of what happens with the choices. These are the consequences you make. The second reason is to expose that we have a broken system.
I think Robert did this for attention and just to be on TV, and that's never what this program was about. Thanks, Robert.
All right, good day.
Appreciate it.
You really want to shake my hand?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
All the facts of the case is that he was scared to go back in there. I don't think it was a medical condition. Yeah, I'm very angry. Surprisingly enough, sneaking people into jail is very tough. I wasted a valuable spot on this program with Robert. We didn't get any valuable information from Robert, and I'm glad he's gone.
Welcome to 60 Days in the Aftermath. I'm Dan Abrams. Plenty of TV crews have gone inside to capture life behind bars. But there's never been anything quite like this, where we get a truly inside look, in real time, at the personal and emotional side of being incarcerated. We're here with Robert, who is one of the most memorable participants in the program. Robert? Hey, Dan Abrams.
Dan, Mr. Robert.
Sit, please. Now, because of Robert's attitude during training, Tammy and Zach had their doubts about him completing the program. Let's take a look.
Yeah,
Yes. How big is a TV screen in the day room?
it is a 60-inch,
60-inch?
60-inch flat screen.
Oh, thank you, taxpayers.
What do you think about some of the questions that Robert's asking, Zach?
Some of the questions he's asking are, I think, not serious.
Like we say, you know, you should smoke and joke right now, but it's
I think reality will come in once you're put in handcuffs.
I'm kind of scared for you.
Now, I understand that you guys actually had a bet about Robert,
Yes, we did.
which was?
I bet him to not last more than 3 weeks. Tammy gave him the benefit of the doubt,
Which was a generous 5 weeks.
and we're kind of excited to see how that played out.
Robert, how do you feel about the fact that they doubted you from the beginning?
I don't care if people doubt me. I could bale hay with the best of them, and there is not absolutely any quit in me. So anyone who questions my toughness, well, you're wrong.
Robert, Tammy and Zach don't know what happened to you. Why don't you give them a quick summary?
Yeah, I went to segregation. I was sick, and I was forced to drop out after 5 weeks. You in the bed.
So how did things, do you think, go for you with regard to other inmates? Because both Zach and Tammy were concerned about how you would get along with them.
Well, check out this handsome face, still intact.
So the fact that you survived alive means that it went well with them?
The visuals speak for himself that I didn't have any problems with inmates.
We're going to show you Robert's journey that led him to segregation. And Robert, you're going to hear for the first time what the inmates were actually saying about you.
Oh, this is going to be real good.
Who is that? Boy, I need to sit his goofy ass down somewhere.
You get the NFL Network here?
Yeah, that came in here to ask if we got the NFL Network.
Too much doesn't add up.
Yeah. Clean cut, no tattoo. He's one of them. Just gotta show him who's boss. So let's I'm hitting it. Hey, you ain't supposed to cover it up, bro. They gonna trip out on you.
Robert, after seeing the footage
Yes.
and seeing what the inmates were saying about you, does it change your perspective on how they viewed you?
No, because I knew there was a little tension there from some of those guys. I took off my jump suit and kind of tied around my waist because I'm a pretty big guy. Because I thought that there's some guys out there that may want to fight me, and I use that just in case. It's kind of like, well, if they did want to fight me, at least it looks like I'm in shape.
Zach, any thoughts on Robert's behavior?
There are a lot of thoughts that I have.
Bring them on.
Probably not a whole lot that I can really say and maintain my composure. It's very obvious to me that Robert took no thought for anyone else. He didn't take any thought of a larger goal than anything but his own.
You're correct.
And the fact that he's proud of that says all that needs to be said about him and his personality. And as far as how the inmates felt about you in 3D, Robert, when I got moved over there, there was a lot of talk amongst the inmates about the crazy guy who'd put the towel over the camera and how they all thought he was weird, they thought he was crazy, and if he ever did come back, what they would have done to him.
Do you understand what it was like? Do you understand what I went through in there?
It's your choice.
I understand it was my choice going in, but I went in for a reason.
So did
okay? Yeah. To what? To sit there and laugh and joke and have a good time?
I
was
that everywhere I go.
incarcerated, Robert.
So was
He
I.
was No, you weren't.
Well, what did I do for 5 weeks?
Okay, 5 weeks. You sat in segregation, which is a
very
ride.
pleasurable.
It's
You're
a
right,
ride.
it
You know
is.
what? I could have done, yeah. by yourself.
I like
Okay,
that.
I had a brutal experience. I fought my entire way through to make it through, to get out, to bring these gentlemen some positive feedback. That's what this is about. This is no laughing matter.
Captain Maples, why do you think he covered up the camera with the towel?
Well, you know, you just watch some footage where, you know, inmates were literally speaking about possibly raping him. And he covered up he was scared.
Allow me to interject here. What the inmates were saying, I didn't hear.
You're exactly right. You didn't hear what the other inmates were saying.
So, in the end, Robert,
Yes.
you did not stay in the program for 60 days. You opted out early. Let's take a look at what happened.
Sure.
Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Robert, we've got what our perspective on segregation we need, but we need you to go back to another section.
Oh, you're gonna need this.
Finishing is so important to me.
I know it is, but your health is very important to us. That's what I think we need to be focused on right now.
This is the single most disappointing day of my entire life. I want to do this so bad.
Seems clear the captain didn't believe that it was a real illness.
Anyone who thinks I'm faking it, one, did they know how much medication I took? What type of medication I took? Make your judgment after you gather the information.
Robert's danced around many questions. When you ask him, he goes off on a tangent to try to lose face of what the question really was.
You know, of interest, Robert, in the exit, you said you had an undiagnosed illness, and how it was constipation. And when I talked to you in the exit interview, you were holding, said it was all right here. And then it moved in the video to it was back here. It just makes it really suspect, that's all.
Constipation is through here and it could be the back. This was a flank pain caused by severe strain, the doctor said. I eat healthy. Mr. Maple Syrup, you wouldn't understand, but whenever you change your diet, things happen.
Robert, nobody's been rude to you, so I don't think you should use the rude tones that you're using to the captain.
He's calling me out. He doesn't believe me. He's calling me a liar on that.
I'm sorry, but isn't there like X-Lax on commissary, if I'm not
Yes, there
mistaken?
is.
Yeah, there
Thank
is.
you very much.
I'm pretty sure that regardless of what we say, you're gonna keep talking in circles, so.
Exactly.
Right.
To be clear, you are saying you wanted to go back to the general population after segregation, correct?
I did say that. I wanted to go back to Pod 3D because, once again, I didn't have problems with guys in Pod 3D.
So while in segregation, Robert, you apparently wrote a letter to Captain Maples.
Yes.
Captain Maples, do you have
Yeah, I do.
the letter with you, and will you read it?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Captain Maples, firstly, I would like to apologize for my mistake in Pod 3D. I am sorry for interfering with the camera. Secondly, I'm requesting to stay in H7 isolation. If you must move me back to general population after 30 days, I understand, as I don't have a choice. I just prefer to maintain a low profile, not cause waves, and be a model inmate. Sincerely, Robert Harris, number 235276.
Yes, I loved the meditation retreat down there for 30 days. It was sheer paradise. I loved it.
I just presented a letter stating I want to stay in segregation. There is all kinds of inconsistencies in his story. I particularly don't feel like arguing with him about it. We didn't receive any valuable information from Robert. I would like to add the fact that I would like to apologize to Zach and Tammy because you guys took this serious, and this is no reflection of what we think of what you did for us. And don't think that he's in the same boat as you guys. He spent 3 overnights in jail.
It's appreciated.
Before he went to segregation, so I want to say thank you to both of you.
Yes, sir.
Because it's a slap in your face. It's a slap in your face.
I am doing absolutely, incredibly, fantastically well.
How are you today? Good to hear.
the reaction in the public?
The public perception of me. It's your First Amendment right. Type whatever you want. I don't care. You think I'm really going to read it? I mean, there's so much football to watch. You're really going to read what you say about me? What you saw on TV was me acting like a jack. But I just want to let you know there's a little different side to Robert. So all you jail groupies out there that are after me, I'm a single man. I'm single, baby.
I'm not. I'm married.
Yeah.
Are you really like this, like how you were on TV?
There's a side of me that people don't know, how I travel the world and work with orphans and work with kids.
Because you really seem like you were really obnoxious.
But now that
you seem like a really nice person now that I see you in person and I'm talking to you.
Well, thank you.
I can honestly say that. Can I get a hug too?
Absolutely.
You actually are really nice.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
I get recognized all the time. I make a point to leave 5 minutes early if I'm going somewhere, just so I can take people want to take photographs with me and just stop and say hi. Wait a second, you're chewing gum. You're chewing gum. That's one of the 10 rules of Robert. So the 10 rules of Robert are things I expect from people, because I find them highly annoying if you don't. No gum chewing, no complaining. I control the music and I control the TV. I just like music before 1979. Dixieland do disco.
And what happens if you break a rule?
If you break a rule, I leave. Bye. See you later. Have a good life.
So watching back the episodes, are there any moments where you're like, oh, I can't believe I said that, or?
Yes, I made one colossal mistake that haunts me. Whenever I first walked into jail, I stated, is there any bunks open?
Is there any,
Is singular, bunks is plural. I made a flaw on subject-verb agreement. Now, the proper way, is there a bunk open, or are there any bunks open? Ah, horrible. Welcome to my apartment. One of my big concerns of going to jail was missing out on TV. As you can see, I have 3 TVs. I call them my babies. Love you, dear. This is the most comfortable nightie in the world. Makes me want to relax and read a book in the commissary. Here, come here, let me show you some more. This is part of my ceramics collection. It's not worth money yet because I'm still alive. And everywhere you look, there are sculptures, and more sculptures. I love making sculptures. This is one of my favorite sculptures right here. This is called Mother Earth, Father Son. I have a vase in my easy chair, but who needs friends when you have sculptures? This one over here, man hugging pregnant woman holding babies. This piece took me over 20 years to complete. I'm fascinated with the female figure, and the 9 months of pregnancy is the evolution of life within a woman's tummy. That plays a large role in my artwork. So you'll see many pregnant flowers and fertility goddesses in my artwork.
When I was in jail, I drew pictures of fertility goddesses. Now I'm making them.
To practice good brushing techniques, I made a sculpture of my face with my teeth, plaster models. I'm a very artistic person. Don't forget the floss. They did not see that side of me, but that's a real Robert. I love you. My name is Mr. Robert. Can everyone at the count of 3 say Mr. Robert? 1, 2, 3. Mr. Robert. Excellent. It's been 6 months since I've been in jail. Unfortunately, I work way too much.
but I'm thankful whenever I teach, because that's the one job I love and respect.
We're gonna tell funny jokes, laugh, and have a good time. And if everyone shows me excellent behavior, you get a prize from the mystery box. Ooh.
I really enjoy doing art workshops all throughout the city, and it's really nice to see the kids when they're creative with their artwork.
Another project we're gonna do is called self-portraits. This is gonna be exciting.
Getting back to my normal life, the only thing I was really concerned with is catching up on watching NFL football.
What's 5Q plus 5Q?
5Q.
10Q? You're welcome.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Here's what I miss most about jail. Just sit around and do nothing all day and read a book. And eating junk food.
Quite a bit of pepperoni there.
There's 3 of them, yes, sir.
I'm eating massive amounts of junk just because it's fun.
The fact that Robert has ordered an extreme amount of commissary and gorging himself on junk food just shows that he's not taking this program seriously.
These are a valuable commodity. I like you so much, I'm gonna share my commissary with you.
Well, the biggest misconception is people thought I was scared to go back to general population, but I wasn't.
All the facts of the case is that he was scared to go back in there. I don't think it was a medical condition.
Constipation is through here and it could be the back. This was a flank pain caused by a severe strain, the doctor said. I eat healthy. Whenever you change your diet, things happen. The flank strain took several months to completely go away, but I'm thankful that I did get sick in jail because it taught me a very valuable lesson to respect my health.
Look at all this. Eating massive amounts of junk food caused me great pains. And now I mainly eat fresh fruits and vegetables.
This is my breakfast. Look how gross this is. I want to eat pepperonis and Swiss cake rolls. I have one of the healthiest diets in the world, unfortunately.
So let me get this right. Honey is just bee vomit, right? You know what my nickname is?
I don't know.
Crispy lettuce. Do I look like a crispy lettuce?
Yeah.
I'm only corny because my dad's a colonel. The Robert you see on TV and the Robert I really am can be 2 different individuals. If you see him on the street, stop and say hi. I'm out in public. I have time for you. And if you try to shake my hand, I'm gonna shake your wrist. Germs. No, the only part of germs.